You're listening to On the Horn, WTNF, starring Chris Didden. Take it away,
star
Chris.
now? I love being a star.
Hosting.
Hosting, thank you. You notice you had to say that twice. Are we on tape delay or something?
Not anymore.
We got to check that out. All right, folks. Tonight is going to be a wild and wacky night. We've been saving up for 2 weeks now on this one. Last week they bumped us off for politics. Come on. What? Hello? Politics.
It was a primary thing.
It was a primary thing. Donovan got his butt kicked. You know, a lot of things happened. Democrats went crying home. You know, all sorts of fun things happened the last one there.
The Democrats are crying?
Well, yeah, some of them were.
Only a couple.
Enough of them were. It's not a bad thing. All right, let me introduce everybody.
Has Connecticut gone red?
Not yet. Not even purple.
Not even purple yet. All right. On the board tonight, we have our fabulous producer, Dave. Love you, Dave. And you need another haircut, dude.
I know.
And you got to loosen the tie because tonight's all about loosening up. All right, to Dave's left, we have the fabulous Diane over there. Diane is sitting there punching up all sorts of things. Come say hello, Diane.
That would be Dave's
stick
right.
your head in the picture there.
That would be Dave's right, and we haven't even drunk yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going my left, my right, so it really doesn't matter, does it? I thought I was a star. Does it matter?
No.
All right.
You're now a falling star.
I'm loving
The
tonight.
abuse has already flown. I love it. All right, to my left, far left.
He just can't say left because of his politics.
Well,
I'm in deep trouble when I say that.
Chris is joining the Blue State crowd.
The man who's always wearing a hat because he's got no hair. The Englishman who climbed up the hill and fell down a mountain. His name is Paul Winter. Welcome, Paul.
Hello, chaps.
All right, and then we have to his right. That's right? To your right, and Mike, keep on my left. We have bartender extraordinaire, Black Eyed Sally's. Great place to eat, awesome music. You get great drinks there. Ask for Brian. Brian Lee, how are you tonight?
Fantastic. Hope everybody in the chat room is getting ready for a fun night.
Oh, it's going to be a fun night, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and it's all going to be a fun night because the person seated to my left now.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. The man with the golden palate from Sonoma Fine Wines, located across the street from Whole Foods. Unbelievable. It is Elliot Thomas. Hello, Elliot.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing well. About to do better.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And now I'm going around the table, and to my right, we have a special guest all the way from New York City, or New York, upstate New York, or in between, somewhere in between.
Beautiful Hudson Valley.
Beautiful Hudson Valley. We have
Knickerbockerland.
the
Indeed.
John McEnroe with us tonight. Hello, John.
Hey, Chris, I've got my ear exposed in case we have enough absinthe to do a Van Gogh.
Oh,
That was a cutting remark.
Say that again, please.
9 o'clock show is different from the 7 o'clock show.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. All right, tonight, folks, we are just going to hit it and hit it hard. Now, unfortunately, and I apologize to everybody here, yesterday I got crushed.
Uh-oh.
I was taken out by a good friend of mine in Charleston, Rhode Island yesterday, and he brought me to a little place called the Ocean Mist. And he brought me with guys who I was the smallest guy in the group.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They were called freaks. These guys are big, bad, and oh, my God, can they drink?
They're big, they're bad, and they can drink.
And they can drink. Put it away this way. The bartender said to me at the beginning, he goes, "Oh, you're in some serious trouble. You're little."
It's not good when the bartender says you are in serious trouble.
And I'm little.
Or he's little.
And I'm little. And for 3 hours, it just turned into a nightmare. I was actually driven home, which was a good thing, but I woke up this morning going, "Oh my Lord!" We just came. John and I. John came up, and we just spent dinner over at the Birch Hill Tavern. Well, not dinner for me. It wasn't going down anywhere, and I couldn't even finish a gin and tonic, so it was very interesting. So now I have a club soda with me as my backup here. So
It's
this
not
could
good
be
when you're off your feed, you know.
Oh, but Elliot brought the bucket for me, so we're all set.
Better get a bucket.
This is important. But before we go anywhere, I guess the Englishman brought a pasty with him.
I bought
Or are they pasties, or what are they?
Cornish pasties. Oh, no, sorry. That's something different.
What'd you bring with you today,
Getting a
Paul?
little burlesque on our end.
Oh, I think so.
I bought pasties.
Oh, it's pastis. It's French.
Pasties from Provence.
French.
It's a wonderful aperitif. Makes you instantly hungry, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Don't
Actually,
try
it's
this
Last
at
time
home.
I had food,
It's,
it didn't come well.
It's very much in the Pernod family, but it's a bit it's a little lighter, maybe.
Pernod. Is that spelled P-E-R-N-O-D?
It is.
So the French don't know how to spell again, do they?
No, they don't know how to speak. They can spell. They just don't use all the letters.
They can drink and eat, though.
So what are we drinking here? This pasta stuff.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
what you're advised to do is to put one shot in a glass and add six shots of water, but nobody does that.
I suspect, in the words of Monty Python, this is a good time to run away.
Run away!
Run away!
You should know Monty Python.
I know it very well. Yes.
Bring
indeed.
out your dead. Chris is joining you soon.
So I thought this would be a kind of a subtle lead-in to the main event.
Well, the main event is absinthe tonight,
Right.
folks. So if you haven't heard yet, this is absinthe. This is the stuff that Van Gogh cut his ear off, supposedly. This is the stuff that was banned in the U.S. It's made out of wormwood and some other concoctions in there. But I got to tell you, this looks and acts like an absinthe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought it'd be in the family, but
It tastes
lighter.
like an absinthe, too.
It's just like a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, and we're getting, a liquor? What are you getting flavors, guys?
Licorice.
It's a little bit licorice, but it's more of a
Very much lighter.
more of a light spice than
More of an
than what I
anise.
think of the absinthe.
More
Yeah,
star anise. or
An
something.
anise?
yeah.
Yeah.
You getting anise out of it, guys?
Hmm.
Hey, Dave, how does it taste to you? Oh, crap, I forgot. You're abstaining tonight.
I'm absent from the absence.
But this is much lighter, Dave. Come on.
You mean you didn't have a driver take you home
Don't
tonight?
think so. I have to somehow make it to the Farmington Valley. I'm just saying.
Hoping for the door.
That's
As long
pretty
as I
good.
don't hit the door, it's all good.
Exactly.
Now, what does this go for a bottle?
This was about 25, I think, something like that.
$25, Elliot, is about right?
To be honest, I know absolutely nothing about this product.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I've never had it. It's not.
He's stumped.
You're excited
Elliot.
because
I've
you
been
stumped
waiting
me.
months for this.
The stump. Where's the flag? Throw over the flag. He gets to throw it at you.
Oh, excellent.
Well, I threw it at him.
Well, he gets to throw it at you.
Okay,
take it.
we've had a legal procedure here. I'm just it's they're crossing out. So
Oh, we have. Bend over.
Oh, wow.
I think he was
Very
actually
nice.
making an American football reference. It's
Oh, okay, yes.
odd-shaped balls and all.
yeah,
Okay, do we have a spit bucket or anything?
Sure.
Oh, that's my
that's
puke
the
bucket.
big bucket.
No, that's not your puke bucket.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's a spit bucket or a dump bucket. If you
I've
want
got
to,
something else.
oh, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. he's
If you
trying
want to puke,
show
you should use your shoes.
Uzo.
us. I'm wearing flops.
I know.
It'll leak out the sides.
I know.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, good.
That was good.
Do you want to try this?
How about afterwards?
Afterwards, okay.
If I can abstain for as much as I can, I'm going to try.
I don't
I
know
could
about
get you
this.
to dump.
I've never seen this before from you.
I was hurt. In
Yes.
3 hours, we did at least 8 to 10 shots and at least 10 to 12 gin and tonics.
What are we drinking shots of?
They drank everything from Jaeger to tequila to something that had whiskey and brandy in it. I mean, it was just brutal. I was not a happy camper. Because you're sitting next to a 6'8" guy, and he goes, "Hey, Chris, I just bought another round of shots." Oh, shit.
I don't know, boo boo. I think that's not the right picnic basket.
Put it this way: when I got home, everybody was hanging around. They told me to go to bed, and my wife said, "Oh no, I'd like to have you, stay up for a little while." I made it till 10, which was pretty good. From 3 to 6, I got home at 6:15.
That's
So-
good, clean living. Go to bed at 10.
3 3/4 hours of sheer.
Agony.
Hmm.
Oh, but they said I was happy as a clam when I got home.
Yeah,
How do we know the clams are happy?
Because
Really?
I have a bunch of them at my house now.
Oh, shucks.
No pun intended.
It's
And I'm
way
not
too
even-
early for these kind of bad
Yeah,
jokes.
really.
And I'm not even drinking.
I got to tell you, Paul, I like that one. That was pretty good.
Good.
Now, is that more of an aperitif or a dessert?
Yes.
It's clearly an aperitif. I think so. Yes.
Okay.
And it's particularly when you're in France or anywhere, just one of those hungry instantly.
So it cleans the palate and gets you going, but
Get you going.
it gets the
That's
things going.
What I think.
Do you know John up there is wearing a chief on his shirt? That's illegal nowadays?
Not for alumni associations.
Well,
Not governed by the NCAA's foolishness.
but he's wearing a headdress, which is illegal.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got way too much hair, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Just pass the firewater. Let's move on.
What do we got now?
Well, if we're doing absinthe,
We are doing absinthe.
I brought the little bottles because I figured a big bottle we'd all be in trouble.
Yeah, excuse me 1 second. Paul, did you show that bottle to the camera so everybody can see it?
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Thank you, Vanna.
A little
Is that
closer.
in there?
There we go.
You got it?
That works.
All right. About
It-
$25, folks, and it was very good.
There's a
And-
lot left.
Now, what color is that again? I didn't see the color. It was almost clear, right?
Clear. Completely clear.
That was completely clear.
Yep.
Because Elliot's pouring something that looks green to me.
Nice.
It looks green to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
actually
not
just
hallucinating.
Not yet.
Maybe just water.
We're adding things.
Kermit the Frog here.
Okay, tell me what we're doing and why we're adding stuff, please.
Okay. The absinthe is meant to be watered down.
Okay.
It starts out in this case at 68% alcohol. Right.
Yikes.
So what is that in proof?
I
120, 134, 134 proof. It's meant to be watered down a little bit.
So I add water to it
Well, actually,
Do
it's
you recommend water or ice?
or both?
As we had the Corvair there a few weeks ago, and you recommended ice.
I like
hallucinogenic
ice
purposes.
for the sake of cooling it down, but also watering it down.
Okay.
So a couple drops of water will speed it up. But if you look at the color difference between,
Ice and non-ice.
yeah, you'll see it's starting to cloud up a little bit.
So it's green to start with.
It's a dark, pale green, I guess.
Wait a minute. It's clouding up on its own?
Well, it's clouding up
Oh,
because
thank
it's
God.
being watered down.
Because I thought I was clouding.
No,
Not almost.
not
looks-
yet.
It's lighter though than a creme de menthe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's all kinds of weird artificial colors and things. But if you'll, is that yours or his?
Either or.
Either
doesn't
way.
matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brian, can I have a nice cube, please?
Well, if we add just a couple drops of water,
And
you'll see a
Brian,
little bit of cloud there.
Yep.
And when it turns completely milky like that, that is the perfect point. Jeez.
I'm almost dropping things. I'm still shaky, guys. Come on.
God,
So the difference is
that was
dramatic.
24 hours.
Yes.
From dark green to a very light cloudy, almost milky.
Yeah.
You know, I would
What-
say almost milky color.
What's happening as it goes from 68% alcohol down to 50 and 45 and 40 and wherever you reach it, all the substances inside the liquid are dropping out of solution
Okay.
because alcohol dissolves those flavors and chemicals and, in this case, what's making it cloudy.
That's amazing. It's almost like magic.
It is.
My son would say, "This is magic, Dad."
Ah, yes. The magic of absinthe.
Now, who drinks absinthe?
We do.
No one.
Well, let me see.
No one. Okay, we
There's
got no one.
5 people here right now.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 people in the world that are drinking absinthe at the moment, right?
Right.
Wow.
I mean,
There are sort of like beer geeks. There are some absinthe geeks out there that they're on websites, they're on chat boards, they go to certain bars where they can get the best absinthe. They're insane.
They're insane.
They're absolutely insane. I have one salesman, I won't mention him by name, but he talks about absinthe every single time he visits the store, and he doesn't sell any absinthe in his portfolio. He is obsessed with it.
His competitors are probably very pleased with that.
Yeah, he
Very happy.
actually he has sold me more absinthe than the guy who actually sells me the absinthe.
Nice.
But
Now, isn't this generally a very bohemian drink?
I don't know what you mean.
The arty crowd, the
Otsy fotsy.
atsy-fatsies, yeah.
Well, there's a new, actually the next one we're going to taste, there's a new crowd coming about in absinthe, and I think I sort of personify that because it's this younger generation that's looking to just try something different and try something new. And when I first tried it, I absolutely loved it, and I've been hooked ever since.
Full disclosure, our generation tried many new things as well.
I don't doubt that.
and he did say that he was of the younger generation, but he is bald, folks.
I am.
You did
I do
lose
it
your
artificially.
hair. Okay. This one's harsher
close
than
shave.
the Penrod. Pernod.
Pernod.
Pastis?
I'm teasing.
Pastis.
The pasties.
Well,
The boob things that hang around.
we've got 3 with us tonight. This
There's
is
no hope.
This is the
You're not
about as
regulated by
traditional
the
as we're going to
boobs.
get.
I was
So,
actually going to ask the same
but I
thing.
got to tell you, okay, can I take a look at it?
Sure. This is about as traditional as it's going to get. This is Duplé Vert.
This is a Swiss.
Duplé is the name of the producer. It is a Swiss green absinthe.
Smelling, to me, it's got like the same nose as a chartreuse.
Oh, interesting.
A
Taste-wise,
little bit, yeah.
Taste-wise, I get black pepper.
Yeah,
Lots
it's
and lots, very peppery.
but it's sharp.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right. So
Getting a
peppery.
very,
Yeah.
very bitter aftertaste, which is
Typical.
to many people very pleasing.
What would you pair this with food, Johnny?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. No, I would say
Not
this is a
a thing.
standalone.
Wouldn't some sort of cheese go with this?
No.
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 Nothing.
Nothing.
There might be some funky
I-
cheeses that would go with this.
I,
You know,
I would pair it with a little ice and some water.
I did have a cheese in France that was in a tub of oil.
Yeah.
Okay, it was so smelly that it was in a tub of oil on a string. Okay,
They
we said
pulled out?
we really want. They pulled it out and they cut it, and it was the most horrible
awful.
experience. This
God
would be
awful.
And you
perfect.
paid for it. You paid for it.
you probably paid a good deal of money for that
Right.
cheese, didn't you?
Well, it says here that absinthe was basically had a 100-year prohibition on absinthe in the U.S.
Because when I say we, I mean everybody except Paul. I mean us Americans had this belief that,
He is an American.
We-
I'm an American.
well, you know what I mean.
He might have a Brit accent, but he's an American.
But us silly United States people, natives, thought that absinthe was bad for us. That absinthe was going to make us hallucinate and chop our ears off, and everything with wormwood was banned for years.
So it was banned before Prohibition.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Was
was.
it 1913? Something like that?
something like that.
It was very early 1900s.
Yeah.
Heck, they didn't ban cocaine or pot until 1940s.
I think George III thought that Sam Adams was doing quite a bit of absinthe.
Kept referring to him as Wormwood.
No, but this
Worm
is,
something.
and
Worm food.
So a little bottle you have, it's probably got
Nicely played.
8 or 10 glasses in it, maybe more.
Depends on the size of the pour. I've had a small bottle like that for weeks now, and worked my way through it very slowly.
Yeah.
And what does this retail for?
About $25, $30.
So his Pernod is it's cheaper than this.
Yes, but it's also
much so. Yeah.
almost twice the alcohol content
All
too.
right, so your alcohol was 32% or 30%?
40, 41, I think it said, or 45.
Did it?
Yep.
Well, that's pretty darn good
Right.
for $25.
For a little bit of clarity, the Pernod was actually pastis.
Right.
For the
Just saying.
for the home gamers.
For those of you playing along at home.
I was hoping for the pastis to come out.
On the
Not on anybody here, though.
on the chat board, somebody came up with the classic absinthe make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be our
It
moderator.
definitely was only moderate time.
Good to see that appear quickly.
Evan, with all due respect, that's the 7th time tonight.
But who's listening?
But Evan's not keeping up at home, I'm sure.
But our heart's getting fonder all the time.
God help us.
It's getting better all the
Oh,
time.
my heaven. How about if we pay some bills before we go on to the second one?
Oh, I suppose we
God
could
help
do
our
that.
wives.
You know,
We're going to talk about the First Wives show, in a couple seconds.
again, that trick never works.
Well, he's
Nothing up my sleeve. All right, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be back shortly.
Budwitz and Meyerjack PC is a large Connecticut-based CPA firm with offices in Cheshire and Farmington, Connecticut. Large enough to handle engagements of enterprises with annual revenues in excess of $100 million, yet small enough to cater to smaller businesses and individual clients who expect personalized attention from partners and staff. Client service is the cornerstone of our practice. Our clients have a fixed fee for their audit and tax work. What this means to the client is we're approachable. Personal communication and client services make for strong relationships. Budwitz and Meyerjack, certified public accountants.
Sandits Travel for business and leisure. We'll take you there. Sandits Travel has been proudly serving Connecticut since 1960. That's over 50 years. And we're ready for another 50 years of superior service. Whether you prefer to come in, call in, or log on, we invite you to explore how efficient, diverse, and fun it is to book through Sandits Travel. Save your money and your time with us. Sandits Travel. We'll take you there.
Fresh, organic, and homegrown. On the Horn. onthehorn.com.
Okay, Deepwater Seafood of Avon is yet another one of our sponsors. Have you been to the only fish market in Farmington Valley? Deepwater Seafood is located on Route 44 and is open 6 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. One of the best things about Deepwater is their fish are fresh. Yeah, that's easy to say. 3 deliveries daily to meet your needs. Deepwater has a menu of grilled fish items, scampi fish and chips, soups, bisques, and chowders. For your catering needs, authentic paella, cedar plank salmon sides, and always the traditional New England clam bake. Deepwater has the very best, and I mean awesome, shrimp cocktail that you'll find anywhere. Call in your order at 860-676-9657, and they'll have your order ready for pickup when you arrive. Deepwater Seafood of Avon, not just for the halibut. Okay.
Somebody's saying I'm back. There's my rooster. I only come back when my rooster comes on,
I
baby.
know that, baby. I got you, Seth.
Ah, yeah. All right, we're having a little fun tonight. Actually, I'm sweating like a
Banshee.
I don't know whether that's good or bad, but I'm throwing some sweat around here.
I can see your curly tail.
Yeah, there you go. we are tasting
boy.
some abs. I know, that was pretty good, wasn't it? You have to be an intellect in order to understand the jokes flying around here.
Indeed.
Now, should I pour a little bit of water into all of these?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so, okay.
Get it to the point where it starts to cloud up a little bit, and then it's ready to drink.
Thank you.
That one's yours, Johnny. Aren't you happy, Dave, that you're not having any of this?
No.
Not as happy as he will be tomorrow.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a little court gig going on tomorrow morning, so it'd be a good thing not to show up going,
Will you show up for court? Unlike Murphy not showing up for his hearings?
He doesn't. Carry over from the last show, don't worry.
Well, you know,
Some
Chris
hearings
Murphy's
are
gotta,
more
you know,
important than others.
you just got to show up. I mean, I pay you to show up. You show up.
Some pigs are more equal than others.
Wow.
So who was on the...
Is he an elephant or a donkey?
You're going to make an ass out of me yet.
All right, so we're drinking another absinthe. I mean, we're going a little crazy here tonight. We're drinking this stuff that like 70 proof that should knock anybody's socks off. We're on our third one here. Well, thank you for turning off that music. It was quite loud in my ear.
Technically second.
Oh, technically second
Right,
absinthe.
yeah, the other was
We had the
Pastis.
pastis or pasties
Yeah, it
before
was
that.
Absinthe light.
Okay, it was a light absinthe. Okay.
It's a third less filling.
This is going to get ugly.
Less
folks.
filling, tastes great.
It's a third less filling, so you can drink 3 times as many.
And they're rounding the
All
corner.
right, here we go.
Chris
Look out.
is in the lead.
No, actually, I'm falling behind on this one. Okay, but this one turned, I have to tell you, I put a couple drops of water in it. It almost turned instantly.
It's a little bit lower alcohol.
Okay, what
so
is
I
it?
expected it to turn a little bit quicker. This is 66% instead of 68%.
Okay, people do not try this at home, okay?
Really?
Do not try this at home. That's our disclaimer, okay?
Leave it to the professionals.
Do
What
not
color was
drive. Do not
It was-
drive
was it
when you're on
clear?
this.
It was still clear, but it was a little bit yellower.
Yeah.
A little less green than the last one was.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
We lost our screen. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
It's up and running again.
Okay, but this one, the first one you poured us was green.
Greener than this one. Yep.
This one looked like what comes out of your body.
No.
Oh, piss off.
Oh my God! if that's what it looks like coming out of your body, dude, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Especially if it's cloudy.
It wasn't cloudy. It wasn't cloudy then. We added water.
It's antifreeze.
Well, actually, this is a
And Uncle
perfect
Freeze.
analogy. Are all gins made equal?
No.
And neither is absinthe.
Some
So-
are, as we heard earlier,
Some are more equal than others. So with absinthe, it's a matter of what herbs and spices they use to
Right.
flavor the spirit. So each one is a little bit different. And the first one was maybe the most traditional of what I brought tonight.
Yeah.
This one is a little bit more unique, but still imported. This one is also made in Switzerland, but this is a hot topic of debate. This is owned and sort of produced by Marilyn Manson.
oh.
Dude, 9 Inch Nails.
No.
No.
That's
Sorry.
Trent Reznor.
Oh,
I
God.
was
You
so
know how
close.
dated you just made yourself?
Wow, swung on a miss.
Flag the old man.
Flag. We have a
hate when that
flag on the
happens.
play.
So
I think I broke the microphone.
Can I have my flag back now
No.
that your head didn't stop it? His head should have stopped that. It's big enough.
Where does the green come from?
Yeah.
there are lots of different herbs and spices. I've pulled up a bunch of different websites so I could read them correctly. The way it describes it is just the collection. There's no dyes, there's no additives. It will fade occasionally. That red one that we tried a couple weeks ago, and we're going to try again, has changed color a little bit. There are clear ones, there are red ones, there are a bunch of different other ones out there. But it depends on the mix that they use. It's not the wormwood that gives it color. It's the herbs and the spices.
Yeah, because here he's saying wormwood, grand wormwood, fennel, anise, and various herbs. He doesn't want
Fennel.
to tell us what the various herbs are.
Well,
But
it's proprietary.
well, he's Marilyn Manson, so we
Stuff
don't
that
know
comes
what-
out of your body, Chris.
Yeah, well, it looked like that coming out. It says, do not drink undiluted. Ratio 1 to 1 to 4.
Mm-hmm. They say water it down.
Lovely weather we're having.
Yeah, we don't do that, do we?
Pay no attention.
You know he watered it
Behind-
down before it went in the bottle, right?
It's 66.6%.
He added a
So
little of that body fluid.
if you say so.
666.
That doesn't water anything
Very nice.
down. I mean, it doesn't. It's still the same in the drink, isn't it? I mean, and in fact, it goes through the body faster if you
add water to
it
it.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll actually have an issue. I think it's still
Bless you.
66%. Thank you for that. Still 66% whether you water it down or not. Right?
No,
In
Yeah.
here?
no,
No.
no.
Well, isn't it alcohol?
The alcohol's not water soluble, but it's
But the
so you're
alcohol
drinking
by volume, ABV.
ABV,
Right.
right?
So the
we-
volume goes down.
No, the
No, the
volume,
volume
of the
goes
glass,
up.
the volume of the glass
up,
goes
so
up.
the alcohol goes down.
Yes.
But you're still, it started at 66 proof.
Yes.
You're still imbibing the same number of
Right.
alcohol molecules.
Yeah, units per.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting scientific.
I try.
That's why I brought him.
I worked at a scientific
Where's the
university
professor
once.
hat? Is there a professor hat here?
Well, I used to work at RPI.
I did.
Really?
You know, those brainiacs.
What's
up there.
that?
Well, they had
Rensselaer
it's a
Polytechnic
bunch of long
Institute?
it's a bunch of long
Oh.
names, but I remember
Oh,
it as
engineers.
RPI.
Oh,
yeah.
they're engineers. Yeah. Oh, excellent.
They are engineers, but you know,
You would
don't
think
don't walk across campus because
it's
they're
an,
engineers.
It's an ugly place.
they're not good to look at.
I don't know
Sorry.
if any of you have been to Switzerland, but you know if they drink enough of this, you'd think they'd be more interesting than they truly are.
It's the reason why they're bankers.
You're the one that's supposed to drink a lot of it, not them.
I have found they got better looking as I had more of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, are all the wormwoods, are most of them made out of Switzerland?
There are some Swiss, some French, and now there's several being made here in the United States. There's actually the one that's in the bag, but there's another one, Ridge. You guys tried their gin a few weeks ago, or several weeks ago. They make an absinthe as well. And it's a little bit lighter in color than this is, but you can make absinthe pretty much anywhere.
No, but where's the wormwood itself grown?
Oh, I haven't the slightest idea.
Oh, okay.
We're going to look it up.
How old is this, Elliot?
Hey, I just got invited by Johnny Larson to go to an event in Glastonbury. Does anyone
How old
really
is
want
it?
to come with me?
You know, how long does it need to?
If
Is
it's
it
tonight,
kept
we'll
in
be
a
in perfect
barrel?
shape.
Or?
No. It's distilled and flavored and then bottled. It's not aged for any specific amount of time.
Right.
It's made much in the same way.
Stages in the bottle.
Yeah, it's made much in the same way a gin would be, where you flavor it with all different kinds of herbs and spices.
You do
So
start
it's a neutral spirit then.
right.
Yes, it is a grain neutral spirit to start.
Okay. See, we actually know something.
bloody
You know,
strong
that's
one.
the great thing about this show. You know, it doesn't sound like we know a
Oh,
lot.
we found
but
something
we
at
actually
last.
know something in this show.
Want to learn something else?
Yeah.
Love to.
Grand wormwood is a species native to temperate regions of Eurasia and northern Africa.
Okay.
It is an herbaceous perennial plant. It looks more like, I don't know, it kind of looks like,
A pot plant.
yeah, actually.
Come
Looks
in,
like a pot
dig
plant.
my herb.
But okay, so this is made in Switzerland.
So we could go on a
But they
road
go to-
trip
they
and
go to
make our
Eurasia.
own with vodka, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So they go to Eurasia or Northern Africa to get wormwood and bring it back. So they import the wormwood to make this.
Well, the grand wormwood anyway.
Oh, the grand. Okay, it might not be
Two
the
different
regular.
species.
They sauce it.
What's the difference between grand wormwood and regular wormwood?
Here, let me take that one. It's kind of like the difference between Syrah and Petite Syrah. They're just different species.
Oh, no. Petite Syrah and Syrah are different things. But
That's right.
Shiraz and
No,
Syrah.
Petite Syrah and Syrah and Syrah,
Totally
same
different.
as grand wormwood and wormwood. They're
Okay.
just completely different species.
Well, that's questionable.
Ooh. Who do I throw the flag at? Who's right?
They're going to have a
Who's
pillow fight.
wrong? All right, tell me who's right. Who's
Tell me
wrong?
the Discovery Channel lied.
I think all of the grape that we use for wine are all the same species because they can be interbred. They're different breeds of the same species.
I think it's genus and species, but
Right.
that would be a specious argument.
Oh, he got you there.
Did you know that C.S. Lewis, when he wrote the
Our-
screw tape letters,
we are getting a little too.
when he wrote the screw tape letters, one of his main protagonists was named Wormwood.
Harry Potter. Wasn't the rat named Wormwood?
No,
I have a bit of
Wormtail.
Wormtail. Yeah.
Same thing. Wormwood, Wormtail. Oh, we heard from the gallery again.
Oh, no, we've
Nice
lost
throw. You used to pitch, didn't you?
Till his arm blew out.
That was sad.
it. I've got a bit of English trivia.
Go ahead.
The most famous prison in England is called Wormwood Scrubs.
Really?
Just so you know,
It wasn't Newcastle?
Where's it located?
London.
I had a guy on my floor freshman year that we called Worm Face.
Slightly different. Just saying.
Wow. Hey, folks, we said we'd get a little wild tonight. And, you know, you kind of have to be an intellect to hear these barbs going back and forth because if you're not good at Trivial Pursuit, you're not getting any of this that's
Yeah, it's
happening
not
here.
happening.
Did you notice how he tried to get out of that with a Gary Owen?
Oh,
Wow.
crap.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
What else do we have for tonight?
So what do you think of this one?
Moving right along.
This is much smoother
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
than that one. It doesn't have the
Didn't have
bite.
that pepper.
But this has got a little bit of a burn coming down the throat, I thought.
Oh, I didn't find that. I
don't
found
get that
a
at
little
all.
bit of astringency,
Maybe it's coming back.
which I may not be able to say later.
the bad part.
Oh, no. Not in the studio, please.
Well, I got to tell you, though, for the first time.
I like this. That's much smoother.
It
For
is
me.
smoother.
It's much closer to the pastis.
And what does this go for?
It's about the same price.
So about
20
$25 for a small
25
bottle?
for a small bottle.
Something's happened here on the show that has never really happened before. See this? Nobody's ever thrown to the spit bucket.
No.
But last man standing has to drink it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Who's going to take that bet? I'm not taking that bet.
So that argument is drink up, fellas.
Chug it.
Hey, Michael Vick got hurt.
What?
Michael Vick got hurt,
Doing what?
and my Saints lost.
He was bitten by a dog.
Oh! Now you got broken ribs or something.
Really?
Bruised.
ribs,
Yeah,
yeah.
bruised.
The peanut gallery she knows everything. No wonder you married her.
She's not drinking.
She's not drinking. That's true too.
Makes a
I'm getting a
difference.
little looser and stuff, but it's actually feeling better. Thank you for this. Speaking of which, Diane over there is sitting there very demurely, texting and having fun over there, while we're doing the dirty deed of drinking this wormwood stuff.
It's a dirty job, but somebody has to
But
do it.
and we
right?
were hoping for pasties, pasties, but they didn't show up.
Sorry.
So, but in a couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having what is known as the First Wives Show, where the wives, Trish, Diane, Lauren, Carolyn, will be sitting in our chairs doing a show. We're not sure what we're going to give them for booze yet.
We're just going to go out to dinner.
Well, we're going to do dinner prior to get you guys loosened up so you know each other, too. But
When is it?
Tasha wants
When?
to know if she
When?
can come too.
When?
Originally, we talked about next week, but you're saying in a couple of weeks?
well, no, the 28th, whatever the 28th is.
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Okay,
Is that next week?
that is.
And just so you know,
Yeah.
that's my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to have some fun at the bar then.
Okay.
Oh,
if
thank
you
God my
insist.
wife
If
can't
I
make it.
insist. Maybe I'll
Meanwhile,
have a bottle
I'll
of
be
squid ink
still
with me.
behind the board producing.
We might have a bottle of squid ink there for you. But the First Wives Show should be a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen, because they'll be out there, they'll be talking, they'll be doing the same things that we do, except for they'll probably do it much better than we will.
And apparently we're going to have cake.
Like, apparently you're going to have cake.
Cake?
But here's,
Where's our cake?
Here's the question. Will we have cleavage?
I'm
I
not
got a big
touching
no,
that.
resounding no over there. Wow. That was a quick no.
I'm
Was I
not-
the only one to finish that last one?
No, I did too.
No,
just
no,
don't
I
know
did.
what-
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
That was interesting. I like
All
that
you've
one.
seen me pour out so far has been cloudy water.
Okay.
So that sort of exemplifies why I like the Mansons, because everybody does the same thing, and they go, "Oh, Marilyn Manson, I'm not trying that," and everybody likes it. It was a big deal in the absinthe crowds because everybody wanted to hate it. But he hired one of the best guys he could as a consultant, and he made a damn good product.
That is
why,
good.
Why
I'm
did they want
impressed
to
with
hate
that.
it? Did they want to hate it because they don't like Manson? Or
Because
what
they
Manson
think
stands for?
exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
He's as artsy as it gets. What's more artsy than
Well,
this?
he
Right,
actually,
right.
He's actually the guy who'd give credence to
But
it.
hang on, wasn't it made in Switzerland? Didn't you say?
It's made in Switzerland. I mean, it's
But under his...
it's more authentic than some coach I can think of getting some wines with his name on it.
Oh my God! It's the most disgusting wine on the planet.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my God,
Excuse
dude!
me.
You should never drink that wine. It's the worst. Sorry. I'm
Which
sorry.
Nobody
Okay, but he's not
nobody
making
said
that
his
shit.
name. We're okay.
Nobody
big
said
plug.
his name.
Oh, yeah, I coughed.
Okay, but I got to tell you, I mean, Marilyn Manson. He drew the picture here. This
It's-
is what he calls old Manson.
The artwork is When I Get Old.
Yeah, when I get old.
Yeah.
So he's actually got a lot at stake in this.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot to do with the production of it, but he hired somebody to help him along and consult with him. And I mean, actually, to your point, I was in the car the other day with Lauren, and a song came on the radio, and she's like, "Wow, I really like this song," and she turns it up, and she's playing it for me. I said, "You know what this sounds like? This sounds like Marilyn Manson with a piano. You should listen to Marilyn Manson." No, I hate Marilyn Manson.
Never
No,
heard
this
of him.
sounds just like him.
Manson's actually a talent.
He's artistic,
and he's a brilliant writer.
but people write him off because of how he looks.
Right. He does his look thing, which is a little scary, even
Yeah.
for me.
Well, you should take a shot of that and then listen to him.
Do you have any Marilyn Manson on the radio
No.
there? No, we
No.
don't have any Marilyn Manson. I might be able to find some.
I've got some on my
Hang on,
phone,
hang
probably.
on, hang on.
Oh Lord.
We can find Marilyn here.
I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me.
Something like that. Now, this one we had the other week.
This one we had a couple of weeks ago.
This one came out red, folks. So it starts out red. We've had one that's came out dark green. We've had one that came out like piss. And sorry,
The device
about
as
that,
well,
like
yes,
urine.
please.
Oh, my wife said she's watching me. This is not good. Okay, it came out in urine, honey. It came out like urine.
Oh my God, it's mine too.
Yeah, yours is too. And
cheers.
we got Bye Bye Blackbird here. That's not going to work.
So much in the same way that the Duplay was more of a dark green, the Mansynth is more of a yellow. This one is flavored and spiced with hibiscus, so it comes out a red.
Ooh, my
This is
favorite
Corsair. This is Corsair out of Kentucky. Small batch, numbered batches, numbered bottles, handwritten on the back of the label. You guys have tried their gin. Paul, and are you even paying attention anymore?
No, because I'm trying to figure out how to spell Maryland.
M-
I've had a lot of absinthe.
Starts with the upside down W.
Yeah, thank you.
Did he get his name from a combo between Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson? Is that where it came from? Or
I
is
believe
that-
so.
I think so,
Is
yeah.
it Brian is his first name, actually?
I think so, yeah.
Brian.
Go figure.
Actually, Chris, if you look up on the board, it's spelled for you.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, thank you.
She really does know everything.
She does.
People.
I hear that they're not always paying attention.
I can't hear it. Oh, that's you. Or is that
No.
me?
That's you.
That's me. This is Marilyn Manson, folks. I'll see if I can turn it up. It's all the way up.
Really? Must we?
Well, who knew this was going this way?
Okay, we need to turn that off. He scares me.
Yeah.
All right, now this stuff I loved. This was the one that you blew me away with that you actually drink at home.
Well, I drink all of the above at home, but yes. When you
But you
said
drink-
bring
you
your
drink-
favorite,
you
this
drink-
is what I've been drinking a lot of lately.
Now, Lauren, do you actually sleep with this man because he drinks absinthe? You know,
I sleep
Are you
on the
afraid
couch.
for your life. You know,
Sleep
we
being
all
the
heard what
operative
Van
word.
Gogh did, right? Now, this is also. Was it? Where's this brewed?
This is Kentucky.
Kentucky. Now, who are the three guys?
I don't actually know who it is. It's a little spin on, of course, a fantastic movie that I hope you know.
Men in Black.
No.
What?
No.
It looks like it from here.
I think one of them's Larry, the other
It's
one's
called
Daryl.
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh.
That's Mr. Pink.
Yeah.
That's Mr. White. That's Mr. Blue.
And these bottles are numbered.
Numbered, yeah, they've got the batch on the back. I've smeared it a little bit because it's absinthe and I've spilled. But
We wonder why you spilled.
No, we don't need to wonder why.
But these guys do some really cool stuff down in Kentucky. They do a couple of gins. They do absinthe. They do a rye whiskey. They do a couple of different whiskeys. They do one called is it Campfire? They do one that's like triple smoke. They do this triple smoked whiskey that when you open the bottle, it smells like you just ran through a campfire. It's insane.
Wait till you try the new Bloody Mary mix I'm bringing in.
Oh, Jesus. I was supposed to be there a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't make it.
Yeah. Oh, you got shit for that. Oh, excuse me, you got crap for that.
Once again,
Crap's
we are
better
going
than
to be
shit,
putting
is
the
it?
warning on.
I think dentists should really consider using this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dentists.
Because you're not going to
Just-
care that they're drilling.
Yeah, just
No, you really won't.
Hey, a little to the
Wanna
left.
try this?
they should really do that.
Okay, I got a text from somebody saying they're hearing him but not hearing me. Just to throw it out to you.
It's a good night.
Well, you keep turning away from the mic.
That's a very good thing that they're not hearing me tonight. Oh my God, this you pulled out the other night, and I got to tell you, we can hear you, Tasha. Thanks, babe. Love you, babe.
Now, is this supposed to cloud up? Because mine is not.
Give it a second.
Give it
Give
a
it a
little
second.
swirl.
Yeah, give it a swirl.
Hey, Tasha,
it's
by the way,
going.
are you going to do a show that we talked about? Let me know, please. I'd love to do the show with you. It should be interesting.
Keep swirling until the ice melts a little bit.
No is her response.
No, it didn't say no.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Very
But
top.
that was 7 seconds ago. I didn't say it 7 seconds ago.
Oh, good Lord. Pass me the water, would you?
Tasha, no. Come on, babe. You can do this.
Not a fan of what?
I
Dave?
would not
The
add water to
answer
this.
is no.
Oh,
Uh-oh, John hurt himself.
I would say that's Dave. is
No,
not
it's just a
fan of Manson.
hyperextension.
Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. See, I
I'm
would
getting
not add
better.
water to this.
it happens with absinthe.
See, she's saying LOL. That's good.
No.
Thanks,
She also
Tasha.
said
Let's figure
the
it out.
answer is no.
No, I can't read above that. It says LOL.
Do you want us to text her?
Pardon?
Oh, Lord, help me.
Oh, this should be fun. Is Tasha joining you on the First Wives show?
Yeah.
She asked earlier, and I mentioned it. I think you guys were just talking now.
Okay, it says, Chris, pay attention. Okay, I'm paying attention. Are you joining them on the first show?
The answer is no.
No, you're not joining them on the show. Okay, just wondering. I
No,
just
that was the
No.
answer to you.
Oh,
on,
no, no,
on
no,
your
no.
other
Don't
question.
confuse me.
No, that's why.
But Chris, by the way,
Yeah.
we said this last time. First Wives show is not quite the way to.
Right.
Well, no, it's the first wives.
I think we
meaning
have to throw
first
an ever.
comma.
I think we have to throw
First-
an ever
Oh,
in there. The first ever
wives show. Yeah, because
There we go.
we got a couple
'Cause you know what?
seconds and
You don't want
thirds
my
and
first
fourths.
wife here?
I would have to try very hard to find my first wife. I don't know where the hell she is. Drinking absinthe somewhere, I think.
So we have to find a couple out there. You know, we'll find them. And you're
Have
not
to
even
dig 'em
married.
up.
No.
Hey, Lauren, he's going to propose that show.
Woo! What is he going to propose?
We can go on the air and we can propose something. How much fun is that? Wow. How much fun is that? He's blushing, Lauren.
You better bring knee pads.
We can't see his ears out. Oh, he needs knee pads.
My ears are probably the color of that bread.
Wait, who has to bring the knee pads? I'm lost.
Cue the rooster.
Oh, no rooster yet, dude. Oh, my God. Okay, mine's slowly clouding up. Now, this is almost like a Killian's Red. It started out with almost like a Killian's Red.
Mm-hmm.
We lost our sight there. And then it turns into this cloudy, pinky, salmon-colored.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of Killian's Red have you been drinking?
He's not a beer drinker.
I'm not a beer drinker. It sounded red, so I said Killian's Red. Hold on.
Wow.
I'm not a beer drinker. People think that I should drink beer. I hate beer. No,
You know, your
I don't
face
hate beer.
is more
Beer's
red
delicious.
than that.
Okay, I don't hate beer. I drink beer. What did you say, Brian?
I said beer is delicious.
Oh, he likes beer.
I love
Even
beer.
that Theakston's I bought. Oh,
I've mentioned that to a whole bunch of people,
right.
and because people are, where can they get it? Where can they get it? I said, well, you can ask down at. What's your name again? This absent stuff is making me nuts. Down at Sonoma there.
Elliot.
Vincent.
Oh, Elliot.
It's Vincent.
That's Elliot. Hey, Elliot, how are you?
I answered to Kevin, Cornelius, whatever.
I thought it was Lauren.
Yo,
That
dude.
too.
It's really scary that Toulouse-Lautrec is beginning to make sense.
Thank heaven.
Oh, my Lord.
To go.
Evan, he doesn't like beer anymore either. Fix me at BES sometime. What does that mean?
I will. So,
Black-eyed
I'll
Sally.
get you.
Oh,
You know.
I'll get you.
Evan, are you going to try one of these absinthes at Black Eyes?
Whoa.
And if you do, after you buy it at Black Eyes and you like it,
get a
you
taxi.
got to go to Sonoma to buy it.
Actually, do you guys have any absinthe?
We do not.
No.
We do not. We have no call for it. We're whiskey.
Well, no.
We're basically whiskey right now. That's our. Other than the obvious beers and stuff
No
like
cough button?
I'm looking.
Am I
at
going to have to do
potentially
chest
2 new
compressions?
rocks, as you and I have discussed before. So.
Okay,
You have
I
to
almost
rub
saw
it on your chest as well, Chris.
Well, I got to tell you, I almost saw stars there. All right,
Is it
I
like
got
a
to tell you,
salve?
my wife just texted me saying I have photos. Be careful what you say about beer. Okay, so she got photos of me drinking beer.
Oh, she's got you rocking a Miller High Life. doesn't
Guess
she?
what I did to my wife last week?
Whoa!
Oh,
And I have photos. And I have a video.
the possibilities are endless.
Oh, isn't it fun?
Chris is not running for political office.
Yeah,
Let's
which is a
just say
very
that.
good thing. I'm not a good political guy.
He's not running for political correctness either.
My wife is going to kill me. We threw her out of a plane.
Oh.
She went skydiving
Wow.
for her birthday, which was last Tuesday,
Where'd you go?
over Newport.
Okay.
So the guy just, she's out there trying to, they put her out there and she's supposed to step on something and her legs keep going that way because the plane's going that way. So she said that's the only time that she was scared because she realized how fast she was going.
Mm.
And then the guy behind her who was tandem jumping with her
Tandem, yeah.
just pushed her. And so out she went. So they did a little somersault, and out she went. And the video starts about 30 or not 30 seconds, about 3 seconds after they're out of the plane.
Which is after she hurled.
After she didn't quite hurl, but I got to tell you, the biggest blank eating grin I have ever seen on the woman, except for when I asked her to marry me.
Nice.
Okay.
But it was amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
Aren't grins sort of?
Wasn't that a look of terror?
No, I got to tell you, it was unbelievable.
No, I meant jumping out of the airplane.
Oh. not asking her to marry me.
Not really.
All right, I didn't think so.
No, I think that would be more terrorizing.
Yeah, it was actually because she took about 30 seconds to say, "Well, yeah, if we wait a year,
But,
if
down
I can find somebody else better than you in a year, it'll be good." Sorry, Lord, don't tell Lauren that because she might do that to you.
She might be watching. I don't know.
down at
Could
Fort
be.
Benning, there's this phrase that says there are only 2 types of people in the world: those who jump out of airplanes and those who wish they could.
I don't wish I could.
So
I would have soiled my.
I gotta give props to Carolyn.
Yep.
I would have
absolutely.
soiled my pants getting into the plane. I would have. It was smaller than a Coke machine.
I have to admit that is part of the first jump experience.
What, going into a Coke
Getting
machine?
into
No,
a Coke
soiling
Push out?
yourself.
Oh, soiling myself. I would have definitely done it, but I got to give kudos to my wife because she did it, and she It was amazing
Makes it
because she
easy
free
getting out of the
fall
jumpsuit.
or free fell for 45 seconds,
Those
Whoa.
straps get very
and then
snug.
did a 6-minute parachute thing around our Newport Harbor. So it was awesome for her. But just
All I have is visions of Wile E. Coyote going, "Help!"
well, my son again is special needs, sitting on the ground going, "Jump, Mom, jump, jump," because you can't see him in the plane. The plane's up 10,000 feet, so you can't see the plane. She's going, "Jump, Mom." Forrest, jump. It's kind of one of those deals. And all of a sudden, you don't see a free falling, but all of a sudden the parachute pops. And he's like, "Yahoo!" But he's screaming for her. But 1,000 feet, by the time they got to about 1,500 feet, all you do is, hear her going, "Yahoo!" We're having issues.
No, we're back.
Bless you.
Oh, Carolyn just wrote, "Yahoo!" Now, Carolyn, was that about, me asking you to marry you, or is that you jumping out of the plane?
You
Or
need
both?
to stop asking certain questions. That's all I'm saying.
I got to tell you, I like this absinthe a lot.
I like that.
I think it's a little bit harsher on the sides of my tongue than I remember.
Compared to the
Manson?
Compared to the Manson, I agree.
I just really dig this.
I like this a lot.
I do. I just really dig it. I thought the Manson was great. I just really dig this. I don't mind a little burn. I don't mind a little bite. I think it's delicious.
Yeah, and I didn't use as much water in this one.
Right.
I tried to use less on purpose.
use
Do you like this,
none.
Johnny?
I do. I don't think it's quite as elegant as the Manson. It's easier to drink than the first one that we had with the strange French name that I can't pronounce.
The pasties?
Double.
The Double.
Oh, my wife replied both. Thank you, honey.
Aw.
He said something a second ago that I'd like to write down. It's not as elegant as the Manson.
You don't hear that very often, do you?
No.
Send that to Marilyn.
We should send that to Marilyn.
This is a first.
Absolutely.
So we can send the show to
It
Marilyn.
might go
can't we?
viral.
We can send this show.
That's a
He
scary
can
thought.
sponsor us like Amazon.
That would be awesome.
That would be good. We can get Marilyn Manson to sponsor us.
That'd be awesome.
Be the greatest
Was
show
it
ever
the
done.
Amazon.com or was it an Amazon that sponsored you?
Have we got time to do a taste off between the two?
Yeah. Do we have time? Or are you going to cut us off exactly 9:15?
5 minutes.
We have no time.
Do we
so
have one more left?
No,
no, we
those
have
are the
something
three.
else that. Oh my God!
We've got that.
This stuff is brutal, folks.
No, it's not. It's a,
Opa!
Never on a Sunday.
It's a wind down.
Sunday.
All right, so why not? Okay, can I say? Okay, the Mansith synth, whatever you want to call it. I got to tell you, it was voted
was
number
good.
one. Everybody liked this the best.
Yep.
It was elegant.
It
It was
was-
nice. It was smooth. It was easy drinking.
Elegant.
I thought the third though was really close, and I would.
Second place was the
I like
Corsair Red. How much is
Corsair was very
Corsair
good
Red?
as a second.
How much is the red?
It's comparable to the other ones for a full size bottle. I think it's probably $60.
So a half-size bottle, 25, 30?
Well, I don't think it comes in a half size bottle. This is tiny production. They don't mess with the smaller size bottles.
Okay, so $60 for a full-size bottle, 25, 30 bucks for the Manthans, and this comes in second. Third is the Swiss crap. We don't even want to mention it. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're doing some Greek crap.
Well, let's see. This is our
Opa.
second international incident.
Yeah.
Cool.
We create a lot of those lately.
What the president really meant to say was,
Oh, here's a call from Dag. Oh my God, it's from the UN.
excellent.
Shut up.
Dag Hummer.
You mean it's not the guy that just quit,
Yeah,
Kofi?
not ready to say that tonight.
Okay.
Okay, I got to ask a question. Kofi Annan. This guy was Secretary of UN for a while, and then he became the envoy,
in
peace
his
envoy, whatever.
Yeah.
And
And then he he thinks that the peace initiative
Well, the
is
same
going to
as-
work
same
in a
as the
place
rest.
called Syria. That is just ridiculous.
It's only going to work.
I've
It's
got-
only going
Well,
to
just
work.
water's
if-
fine.
I've got
No.
whiskey stones.
I'll do a whiskey stone.
I'll just go a little bit of water.
Doug, thank you for chiming in.
Oi?
So
So
it's
it's alcohol and politics? Hey, Doug, do you want to? We can go all night, Doug. I don't know if you know my background, Doug.
What
but,
about the senator from Missouri? Let's talk about the senator from Missouri.
No, we did that already.
He should drink more absinthe, or he should
Shut
abstain from speaking.
He should be shot. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God, don't
A
say
girl-
that on the radio.
A girl is
Drawn and quartered.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I apologize.
Drawn and
A
quartered.
girl gets raped and she's traumatized and she can say, "Okay, I'm not pregnant now." How stupid is this man?
Apparently fairly.
And I don't use that word often because I don't think
No.
stupid should be used. This man has got to be stupid.
But the Republican bill going through the House is to actually
Spilling now.
not
This is
allow
terrible.
any abortions
Do we
whatsoever
put water in this?
That's
Yes, we do.
their
under any
platform.
circumstances.
Can I borrow a napkin, please?
Did you wet yourself?
I did.
Yeah, this has a lot of look like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Milky water.
I didn't expect it to do that. I don't think I've ever had ouzo that clouded up like that before.
Now, is this Greek?
Love that dirty water.
I myself have gotten clouded on ouzo, if that helps.
Now, this is a Greek aperitif anise. So basically, we're drinking the same thing.
Very similar.
Right. But just lighter and, just to wind down.
You never dress like that, do you, Paul?
I wear a shorter skirt than that.
Well, you can't wear a kilt, though. You're British, not Scottish.
But I don't wear underwear.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Trish will be happy to know that.
Oh, Lord. Here we go
Oh,
again.
my wife said, thank God I'm not running for office. You bet your bottom dollar I'm not running for any office.
It's
But I'll
going
argue.
to be tell-all next week.
But I'll argue politics anywhere with anybody, especially after, several absinthe.
Yeah, it's been
Absinthe.
proven.
So light compared to the others.
It's just a wind down.
All right, I've got about 3 minutes
So
here
light.
before I get shut off. How come I only got 1 cube?
How many would you like?
It's a whiskey cube.
2,
It's
I'd like
fine.
it cold, please.
The whiskey cubes aren't that cold.
But don't be deceived.
Even out of the freezer, they're not ever that cold.
No?
No.
They were pretty cold when I took them out, yeah.
But shouldn't you drink this stuff cold?
I don't think so.
No?
Well, with water.
I just water for me and no ice.
Smoke on the water?
Dirty water.
So what do you think? It's a long time ago.
I'm
but
dating you
but
again.
The pastis versus the ouzo.
All right.
I think this is lighter.
Initially, I liked the pastis, but it had this sort of burn on the tip of my tongue that I wasn't crazy about. And other than that, I liked the flavor profile. I wasn't sure if it was
My
because I burned
preference.
my mouth a few days ago or what.
I like the pasties more.
Pasties better.
I like the herbal, the more herbal flavor.
I think it's a little more interesting. It's got more notes to it. This is.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, this is great. It's very licoricey, and that's
It's
about it.
light,
Yeah.
very
There's
light
no
compared
complexity to
the
this
others
at all.
At all.
Yeah.
The pasties
No, I
at
agree.
least had complexity.
Yeah.
I think one went the one way and the other
Yeah,
one
that's
went
the
the other
thing.
way.
If you can turn them,
If you can turn both of
different
Diane, can you do that?
Get back to me.
What did she say? Get back to you. So we're gonna try that. All right, Brian. I just set you up, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Show the ouzo bottle.
Oh,
to,
Lord.
show the ouzo bottle to the camera.
Oh.
We got a comment that nobody's had ouzo. so-
Oppa.
Yeah, this is ouzo. We're finding it that it's easy drinking,
Yeah.
but it's not doesn't have the complexity of the pastis
I
that
think the
you
pastis,
had.
yeah.
I would do the
it's more
pastis
summer.
over ouzo because
Yeah, I would.
also people who've told me that they drink a lot of ouzo, the next morning really sucks.
Well, there are different brands of ouzo, and there are a couple that I wouldn't want to touch.
Is this one of them?
No, this is a brand I've never seen before, and that's why I'm looking to see if it's even imported. Yeah, that's 2 stumps in one day, Paul.
Is the label
I
in-
found it at the back of the cabinet. It was,
So
What
it's
is
been
that?
sitting there for about 90 years.
yeah.
That's
Oh, look, here's a guy from
100
ATF
pounds,
outside.
All right, guys, hang on a second because it's about 9:14.
I'm a
We get in
citizen on
serious
it.
trouble if we go over because then Brian has to pay more money. Okay, I want to thank Dave, our producer, who doesn't let us go over anymore. We used to love having a good show, Dave.
I know.
You stopping us, dude. We were I was ready to go another round. But we're stopping, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
You have trial tomorrow, don't you? He's got a trial. All right, we got Diane in the background over there doing some texting. Hello, Diane.
There's the hand.
She's going to do the opposite pasties
The
for
helping
Brian later
hand.
on. Life is good. We
right.
have the Englishman who fell down the hill, or is it mountain? Which one do you want?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. He actually rode across the little sea that they have the English Channel there, and he went French. He decided not to stay English. Okay.
Good catch.
Thank you. And then we have the bartender
That's another
extraordinaire from Black
international
Eyed Sally's. You gotta love him. He's wearing a Harley hat. Is there a drink called a Harley?
Yeah.
I think you should make a Harley Davidson drink. There is.
Yeah, 2 pound Jack and JD.
I think we're going to try some drinks from Brian in a couple of weeks. All right. And then we have the palate, of no name over here. What's your name again?
Elliot.
I
Cornelius.
forgot it several times tonight because of the stuff that we're drinking.
Kevin, Eric, Steve.
This show needs to be 2 hours, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Party pooper.
Thank you.
People are, we're getting thrown off. Okay, Elliot, the Golden Pallet, best pallet in Connecticut. No issues, no problems. We have John McEnroe all the way from Beacon, New York. Thank you, John, for joining us. And you have me, and we'll sign off. Actually, we're not going to see you next week because the ladies are going to be on next week. So, ladies, have a blast, and we'll be on the following week. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day or evening.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you.